children, and welcome to this video. Today we will be doing chapter 7a, Study of Continents, Europe and Africa. Europe is rather a small continent in terms of area. It ranks 6th among the 7 continents of the world. The location of Europe lies entirely in the northern hemisphere. The latitudinal extension of Europe is 35° north and 73° north, whereas its longitudinal extension is 25° west and 65° east. The prime meridian, which lies 0° longitude, passes through the Greenwich near London. Europe is a peninsula. It is surrounded by seas on its 3 sides, except the eastern side. In the north, it is bordered by the Arctic Ocean. In the west, it is bordered by the Atlantic Ocean. In the south, it is bordered by the Mediterranean Sea. Ural Mountains and Ural River separate the continent from Asia. Now the coastline. The coastline of Europe is highly indented. Indented means broken due to a large number of enclosed seas and bays. The indented coastline of the continent provides a large number of natural harbors and port sites. The British Isles consists of different islands. We have Iceland, Sardinia, Sicily and Crete. These are the main islands of Europe. Europe has about 10 political divisions. It is a small continent with 50 countries. We have Scandinavian countries like Iceland. Children, this is Iceland, Norway, Sweden and Denmark. All these collectively are known as the Scandinavian countries. Now these are the Baltic states. In the Baltic states we have Estonia, Lithuania and Latvia. Together these are known as Baltic states. Russia is the 4th among the political divisions. Russia and former Soviet Union. A large part of Russia and 9 independent republics of the former Soviet Union are parts of Europe also. Among the 5th political divisions, we have low countries. In these low countries, we have countries like Belgium, Netherlands and Luxembourg. These are called low countries. 6th political division consists of Balkan states. We have Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina. We also have Macedonia and Montenegro. This picture you are seeing is of Montenegro. We have Siberia, Bulgaria, Greece, Romania and Albania. Together these are known as Balkan states. In the 7th political division, we have countries like Italy and Greece. These are in the southern Europe. This, children, is the smallest country, Vatican City. It is a small and independent state situated within the city of Rome with a population of few hundred people only. And it is the seat where the Pope resides. And this is where the headquarters of the Roman Catholic Church is. Now this picture shows us the British Isles. The British Isles are made up of 5,000 islands. It is made up of two independent countries of United Kingdom and the Republic of Ireland. The 10th political division is that of the Iberian Peninsula. It is made up of the countries of Spain and Portugal. Now children, let us see the physical features of Europe. Europe is a land of physical diversity. On the one hand, there are nearly sea level parts of the low countries, while on the other hand are the mountainous areas such as Switzerland, of which you can see the picture. On the basis of the physical features, this continent can be divided into four major physical divisions. We have the North-Western Highlands, the North European Plains, the Central Uplands, and the Alpine system. The North-Western Highlands, in this, the highland region is situated in the far north of Europe. These highlands stretch from Finland, this is Finland children, through Sweden, Norway, and the British Isles to Iceland. This highland region in its northern part is called the Finno-Scandian Shield. The region is rich in metallic minerals such as iron ore and copper. The soils of the shield area are coarse and have very low fertility. These highlands are made up of hard ancient rocks that were shaped by glaciation. Glaciation has left number of distinct physical features like marshland, lakes, and fords. A ford is a long and narrow inlet of the sea that is surrounded by high, rugged cliffs. Now the second physical division is that of the North European Plains. This is a stretch of flat land exceeding between the Ural Mountains in the east and the Atlantic coast in the west. This plain is broader in the east and it's narrow in the west. The plain is a gently rolling flat area and is one of the most fertile areas of Europe. Most of the area has soil deposited by rivers and glaciers. Agriculture has been the major activity in this plain since very old times. A number of navigable rivers also flow through the northern European plains. The Seine and the Rhine. This picture you are seeing, children, is of river Rhine. And this is a picture of river Seine. Both river Seine and Rhine are the most important among the navigable rivers of this area. They are both used for inland navigation and flow into the English Channel. In this picture you can see where the English Channel flows. On one side we have England and on the other side we have France. Further up ahead, the English Channel gets connected to the North Sea. This, children, is a picture of the North Sea. The other important rivers flowing through the plain are the Danube River, the river Dnieper, the Don River, and the Volga. Volga is the longest river of Europe. It rises in the Valdai Hills and flows into the Caspian Sea. This is a picture of the Caspian Sea. In some parts of the plains are found rich deposits of fossil fuels such as coal, petroleum, and natural gas. The North Sea oil deposits are believed to be an extension of the deposits in the North European plains. The North Sea is today a very important oil producing area. Now the third physical feature is that of the central uplands. The central uplands regions consists of a number of mountains, hills and plateaus. The major parts of this region are the meseta in Spain. The mesetas are flat, high altitude lands. And the Jura Mountains in France, the Black Forest in Germany, and a number of low ranges in the Czech and Slovak republics. This, children, is an area of undulating topography. There are two broad valleys in this region formed by the rivers Rhine and Rhone. The former flows towards the north while the latter flows towards the south. These two rivers have been connected by a canal. It makes it possible to cross the continent by means of inland waterways. The fourth physical feature that we have for Europe is the Alpine system. In the southern part of Europe is a chain of high mountains. These are young fold mountains and are as old as the Atlas Mountains in Africa and the Rocky Mountains in North America. This mountain system is called the Alpine system. The picture you are seeing, children, is depicting the Alpine system. The Alpine chain extends from the Atlantic Ocean in the west to the Caspian Sea in the east. On the east of the Caspian Sea, this mountain system extends into Asia. Being young, these mountains have high peaks, deep valleys, and steep slopes. Alps are the most important in this mountain system. The highest peak of the Alps is that of Mont Blanc. It is 4,807 meters high. Then we have the Pyrenees Mountains. These are the Carpathian Mountains. And these are the Caucasus Mountains. And these are some of the important mountains in this system. These are the Sierra Nevada Mountains in Spain. These are the Apennines Mountains of Italy. And these are the Dinaric Alps. Along the Adriatic coast, all these are part of the Alpine system. The highest peak of Europe is that of Mount Elbrus. It is 5,633 meters high and it is located among the Caucasus mountain range. The Alpine system consists of a number of mountain ranges running parallel to each other. Such fold mountains are formed when the crust of the earth is influenced by the compressional forces originating below the crust. Now children, this is the location of Africa on the globe. Africa is the world's second largest and second most populous continent after Asia. It stretches from 37 degree north to 35 degree south latitude and 20 degree west to 52 degree east longitude at about 30.2 million kilometers squared, that is 11.7 million square miles, including adjacent islands. It covers 6% of the Earth's total surface and 20.4% of the total land area. With 1 billion people in 62 territories, it accounts for about 14.72% of the world's human population. The continent is surrounded by the Mediterranean Sea to the north, both the Suez Canal and the Red Sea along the Sinai Peninsula, To the northern east, the Indian Ocean to the southeast, and the Atlantic Ocean to the west. The continent has 54 sovereign states, including Madagascar. This picture, children, is the island of Madagascar. So there are various island groups, and the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic is a member state of the African Union. The political map of Africa has undergone a lot of changes in the recent years due to freedom movements in the different countries. Four important lines of latitude and lines of longitudes pass through this continent. As we can see in the picture, we have the equator, the prime meridian, the Tropic of Cancer, and the Tropic of Capricorn. Now let us see the physical features of Africa. We have the plateaus. The continent of Africa is made up of a series of plateaus. In fact, the entire continent appears like a huge tableland. The height of the plateaus is more in the southern and eastern parts. Mountains. The continent does not have any major mountain range. There are only small mountain systems. Atlas in the northwest and Drakensberg in the southeast. The other highland areas are the Ethiopian highlands and the East African highlands. In the eastern part of the plateau, there are a number of volcanic peaks near Africa's near Africa, which is the world's second largest and second most populous continent. After Esquator, the highest peak in Africa is Mount Kilimanjaro. It is a volcanic peak situated in the highland region. This volcanic peak has a height of 5,895 meters above sea level. Mount Kilimanjaro remains snow-clad throughout the year. Lowlands of Africa. Africa lacks in a large lowlands. The lowland area are confined to the western and northern parts. There are narrow lowlands along the coast. Sahara Desert in the north is the largest desert in the world. Namib and Kalahari deserts are located in southern Africa. Then we have the Great Rift Valley. The major feature of the African continent is the Great Rift Valley. The Great Rift Valley is name given to the continuous geographic trough, approximately 6,000 kilometers in length, that runs from northern Syria in the southwest Asia to central Mozambique in the East Africa. A rift valley is a long, deep valley with steep sides. Such valleys are formed due to cracks or fractures or faults in the crust of the earth. A long chain of rift valleys extends from south of Lake Malawi to the Red Sea in the north and from the Gulf of Aqaba to the Dead Sea beyond it. Lakes of Africa. The highland region of Africa has a number of lakes. The largest among these is Lake Victoria. The other major lakes in Africa are Malawi, Tanzania, Edward, Albert, and Rudolph. See their locations on the physical map of Africa. River Nile is the longest river of the world and it rises from Lake Victoria in Africa. Hope you've understood the lesson well, children. Thank you for watching.